Let's begin, everybody. Please stand up if you haven't already done so, and let's shake everything out and loosen up our bodies. Just shake out. Move your hips from side to side. We're going to start with breathing like we always do and do kind of a quick condensed warm-up today so we can get into some things. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take some deep cleansing breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Check the posture. Take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing. Feel the stretch up the sides as you really reach upward. Such a great stress reliever and good for your posture. Now, nice and tall, hips tucked under. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower just to the T position, palms down, keeping the legs and hips stationary. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate just the upper body to the left. Front inhaling. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. Front inhaling. Exhale, lower the left arm, bring the right arm straight up. Check the posture, take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane and stretch to the side. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the right shoulder back as you reach up, look up. Align the left shoulder and feel the stretch of the right side of your body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come back up. Change sides, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch in the same manner on this side of your body. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring that left shoulder back as you reach, look up, align the right shoulder, and feel the stretch of the left side of your body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come back up to the top. Both arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the parallel position. Shoulders still back and down. Arms parallel to the floor and to each other. Then reach forward, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Keep the abs in tight throughout the practice, unless I tell you otherwise, which will be rare, except during relaxation. Release, bring the arms back behind, clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. If you want a little more, you can bend the knees over the feet, push out through the glutes as you're bent at the hips, head and neck and extension of the spine. In this Utkatasana, fierce or chair variation. Arms low, medium, or high. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, hold it with the chest open or tighten the glutes as you arch back. Jaw closed for a better stretch in the neck. Then release, coming up, inhaling. Exhale, keep the shoulders back, but bring the shoulders up by the ears. No neck, arms relaxed. Release and reach down, long arms, long neck. Release, keep the shoulders back and down, and at your own pace, just turn your head slowly from side to side, one extreme to the other. Breathe in. Then come back to the center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the chin to the chest and press the chin into the chest. Release the hold. Check your posture. If you have any neck issues, only roll in the front, back and forth. If not, with a heavy head throughout, roll all the way around. at your own pace, fluid motion, but slowly. Remember with yoga, we move slowly, change direction also. We move slowly, so we use our muscles and not momentum. After you've done the same in both directions, come back to the center and lower the chin to the chest. Press it into the chest. Release, center front, inhale. Exhale. Put your hands on your waist or your hips now, kind of moving around our bodies a little bit, kind of starting in the middle, going up and then going down, and coming back now and then. Push your hips forward. Roll to the left. You won't go very far. Roll back. Roll to the right. And then roll pushing forward. Opposite direction. Roll right. Roll back. Roll left. And roll pushing forward. Back to the center. Let's open our legs and do the same thing. Feet can be forward or slightly out with the toes. Push the hips forward. Roll to the left. Roll back. Keep those abs in tight. Roll to the right. And roll pushing forward. Let's go in the opposite direction now. Right. Pull up back. Then left. And then roll pushing forward. Just warming our bodies up. Back to the center. Toes out, heels in. Hands may remain on the waist or the hips, or bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and stretch to the right. Right knee over the right foot. Left leg is still straight. Back up to the center, inhaling, T position. Exhale, left. Same manner, knee over the foot. Up, inhale. Exhale, right. You may repeat that or reach toward the floor. But keep the back as long and flat as possible, head and neck and extension of the spine, and abs always in tight. T position, inhale. Exhale, whatever you did on the right side of your body, do on the left. Balance your body. T position in the middle, inhale. Exhale, right again. Sorry, I really like this one. You may repeat it or cross over, opening to the back, looking up, breathing. T position, inhale. Exhale, whatever you did on the right, do on the left as well. Focus on your posture and breathe. T position, inhale. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. I'm going to walk my feet in just a bit because I want to bend both knees over my feet at the same time. Feet still out at about a 45-degree angle, toes out, heels in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend both knees, lowering those hips down. Now, see if you can bring your fingertips or palms to the floor or blocks in front of the feet and under your shoulders for balance. See if you can bring the heels up, inhale. Exhale, slowly lower. Heels up, inhale. Exhale, lower. Now, straighten the legs, inhale. Bringing those hips up, and then exhale, lower, bending those knees over the feet again. Straighten the legs, inhale. Exhale, lower the hips, knees over the feet again. Back to the T position. Now, arms all the way up, straightening the legs, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet. Shake your feet and your arms and your hands and your legs out. Hopefully you're pretty warmed up. We're going to warm our spines up a little bit more though. So hands on the front of your thighs. Keep those upper arms near your torso, shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend at the hips. Just come forward with a nice flat back. Head and neck an extension of the spine. Breathe. And now release down and just relax down. Head, neck, and arms relax. You can modify by bending the knees if you need to. You just won't get the same hamstring and glute stretch if you do. But do what you need to do. Listen to your body. Now, keeping the legs and hips stationary, rotate just the upper body to the right. Your fingertips can be on the back of the right thigh, calf, ankle, or on the floor or blocks beside your right foot. In a fluid motion, rotate back to the center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate to the left in the same manner. Fingertips on the back of the left thigh, calf, ankle, or on a block or the mat beside the left foot. Don't forget to breathe. Rotate back to the center, and you might be able to come down just a little bit more. But keep those abs in nice and tight. And then slowly round up, one vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relax. And as the head comes up, bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing. Again, feeling the stretch of the sides of your body. Now check that posture again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening the torso as you roll. Another great stress reliever and good for your posture. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Don't forget to breathe. Now, move your hips from side to side, shaking your arms out. We're going to add a little balance here because hopefully your body is nicely warmed up now from the head to the toes, but we are going to add a little balance, which is so important in yoga. One of the aspects that I used to be my favorite, now I have to work at it a lot harder, but focus on the spot in front of you that doesn't move. I still love it though. Hands on the waist or the hips, nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that right knee up in front of you. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhale. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhale. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhale, left side. Exhale, bring that left knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhale. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhale. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, focus on that spot again. Exhale, bring that right leg forward. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point, flex. Now you have a choice. You can bring the leg back to the center or just bring it to the side. If you bring it back to the center, bring it out to the side. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point, flex, point, flex. Again, you can bring it into the center and then back, or just take it to the back. Leg is straight, foot is flexed, point, flex, point, flex, lower, inhale. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, bring that left leg forward in the same manner. Point, flex, point, flex. Either bring it to the center and then out, or take it straight out to the side. Point, flex, point, flex. In the center and then to the back, or bring it straight to the back. Tighten that glute. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhale. Exhale, shake everything out. And let's go ahead and do a tree on each side of our bodies. If you have difficulty with balance, stand by something in your home or in your studio, wherever you might be. You can touch it or just have it there for your own sense of stability. So focus on that spot in front of you that doesn't move. Relax the arms, inhaling. Exhale, and bring that right knee up in the front. Rotate it out to the side. Bring the sole of the foot anywhere you can along that inner left leg, even if it's at the ankle. Stand nice and tall. Bring that knee out to the side. Bring the torso tall. And bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and either have the arms in the V posture or come down to the prayer position. Focus on your posture, your spot, and your breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, release, and lower down. Check the posture, nice and tall, and take a deep cleansing breath. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, and lower. Now we'll do the other side. So relax the arms, inhale. Exhale, bring that left knee in front of you. Bring the knee out to the side, sole of the foot anywhere you can along that inner left leg. Right leg, pardon me. Knee back, torso tall, arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, V posture or prayer position. Focus on your posture, your spot, and your breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, release, and lower down. Hopefully that went well for you. Nice and tall, check the posture. Another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Again, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening the torso. Breathing. And then straighten the arms for full range of motion. We're going to do another balance one. The ones I'm focusing on tonight are pretty much for bone, health, and balance. So, just so you know, this one can be called a warrior 3, or I was taught it was a dancer's pose. So we'll start, and you might want to stand by something and put a finger on it or something, and you're not going to know if you're flat. The point is to try to get your body as flat as possible. And see, I can't see, but that's what you're trying to do. I can't see if I am or not, but I'm trying to use my judgment as best I can. You do the same thing. you have someone there to help you, that would even be better. But I'm doing my more difficult side first. And if you need to put a hand down or something, you may. Then it's almost like the flying half moon. But first, let's start bringing the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and I'm bringing my right leg up behind me. Trying to be as flat as possible. You can actually come down and bring the leg up also. That was tough. Then come on up. Now we're going to do the other side. I haven't done that one in a very long time. It's good to try things periodically that you don't normally do. I'm going to do the other side now. Hopefully you already did yours and did it better than mine. I think.
That's definitely Warrior 3. Dancer's different.
Okay. Thank you, Warrior 3. I thought I heard somebody and I was thinking, what is that? Okay, good. Warrior 3. Well, I'm sure you did it better than I did. So, okay. Let's try the other side. Nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and now I'm bringing my left leg up, coming forward. And just balancing. This one's so much easier for me. And then I always used to come down like I did on the other side and bring my hands to the floor and bring my leg up, bringing my torso down. And then back up if I can. And standing up, bringing the arms up, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower all the way down to the sides. I'm going to practice that. I hope you do too. So that's good. And thanks, Viv, for that. Now I know that it's Warrior 3. Okay, shake everything out, and let's do a little triangle. That'll be good for our bones and our balance and strengthening our bodies. I'm going to have my left foot pointed forward and my right foot perpendicular to it. Walk out about twice the width of the shoulders. My feet are perpendicular to each other, nice and tall, hips tucked under as best you can. Torso tall, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push the left hip out and lower the right arm down to the right leg. Left arm straight up and slide down that leg if you can stay in the same plane. If you start coming forward, go back up where you're in the same plane. Try not to put real weight on that lower arm if you can help. Lengthen the spine, reach up, look up, and breathe. Keep those abs in nice and tight. This is a triangle. Now back to the T position, inhale. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push that hip out, and you may repeat that or cross over to the revolving triangle where the left hand will be on the right thigh, calf, ankle, or on the mat or block by the foot. Lengthen the spine, reach up, look, breathe, stack the shoulders if you can. Keep those abs in nice and tight. Now back to the T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. We're just going to do a lunge now before we switch sides. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, and bend that knee, that right knee over the right foot into the warrior two. We did the warrior three. Now we're going to do the warrior two. Look over those fingertips. Breathe. Straighten the leg, inhale. Exhale, bring the arms up. Check the posture, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Look at your feet, and let's do exactly the opposite. Now my right foot will be pointed forward and my left perpendicular to it, about twice the width of my shoulders. It's more important that you're stable than have your legs further apart. So listen to your body and always breathe. Nice and tall again. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, now push that right hip out. Lower the left hand to the left leg. Only go as far as you can, staying in that same plane. Again, try not to put real weight on the lower arm if you can help it. Lengthen the spine, stack the shoulders. If you can, reach up, look up, and breathe. Now T, position, inhale. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, push that right hip out again and repeat whatever you did on the other side. I did the revolving, so now my right hand will be on the left thigh, calf, ankle, or on the mat or a block beside my foot. Lengthen the spine. I'm stacking my shoulders, reaching up, looking and breathing. Keeping my abs in nice and tight. Now back to the T position, inhale. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that left knee into that warrior two posture. On this side of your body, check your posture. Knee over the foot, arms as parallel to the floor as possible, torso tall, looking over those fingertips, abs in tight, breathing. Now straighten the leg, inhale. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, both feet pointed forward. Some people like theirs out a little bit, and that's fine. Do what works for you. We're going to come forward with our torsos. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, come forward with a nice flat back. Head and neck and the extension of the spine. Push out through the glutes as you bend at the hips. If you can stay nice and flat from hips to forehead, bend further and go to your limit. Hold it there, breathing, abs in tight. Bring the arms up in the flying position, reaching up with the arms and shoulders. Lengthen that spine. Push out through those glutes. Head and neck are an extension of the spine, unless it's stressful in any way, and then just relax it. But everything's tight with the exception of that head. Breathe, abs in nice and tight. Now release the hold and lower the arms, inhaling. Exhale, just let the upper body relax down. Let gravity pull you down. You can let the arms just hang if you want, or if you want a little more, you can play, not just different. You can have your hands on your elbows to square the arms. Now, if you can come into that full triangle. If so, from the outside, place the hands on the back of the thighs, the calves, the ankles, or the heels. Lengthen the spine and bring the torso toward the same plane that your legs are in, those nice straight legs. Push out through the glutes as you really bend at the hips as best you can, but no stress on that head. And breathe, abs in nice and tight in this full triangle posture. Release the hold, inhaling. Exhale, keeping the legs and hips stationary. Place both hands on the back of the right thigh, calf, ankle, or heel, and bring the torso in toward that straight leg. Don't worry about the head and neck. Just focus on the torso. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Now release that hold, and in a fluid motion, rotate over to the other side in the same stretch, reaching abs in nice and tight. Release, inhaling. Exhaling again, just relax down in the center. Arms relaxed, squared off, or again, you may come into the full triangle. Whichever you choose, focus on your posture and your breathing. Now release the hold and place your fingertips or palms on the floor or blocks in front of the feet and under the shoulders. Bring the heels in, toes out. So your feet are about at a 45-degree angle, much like our warm-up. And now lower, and bend the knees, lowering the hips. If you can, bring the heels up. Exhale, lower down. If you can't bring the heels up, just stay here. Heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. One more. Heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Now, T position, palms down. Palms up and slowly come all the way up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake everything out. And let's go ahead and do a brief Sun salutation. My mat moves around a lot because I'm on carpet. Hopefully you're not. We don't have issues with your mat, but it is what it is. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. At the front of your mat, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips, and come into Ardha Uttanasana. Fingertips on the floor beside the feet, nice flat back. Remember, you can modify with the fingertips on the front of the legs or use blocks beside your feet. You want your back as long and flat as possible, pushing out through the glutes as you bend at the hips, abs in tight, head and neck, an extension of the spine. You may hold it here, breathing, or lower the palms to the floor into Uttanasana. Breathe, only bending the knees if you need to. Now bend the knees enough to slide both feet back, hip width apart, hips in the air. Up on those toes or the balls of your feet, push the heels down, head between the arms. Lengthen the torso. Rotate the shoulders down outside so the triceps are somewhat facing. Breathe and lengthen. You can always modify on your knees if you choose. Listen to your body. Breathe. Lower the hips now to a plank or a high hover position. We won't hold them quite as long today, so we can do some other things, but high on those shoulders. Try to make sure your rear end's not sagging or sticking up as best you can. Again, you can always modify on those knees if you want in this plank posture. Then open to the right to a side plank. You can modify with the left or lower knee on the floor, have the heel of one foot up against the toes of the other, or stack your feet on top of each other, or bring the top leg up. Listen to your body. You can also you can bend the knee and lift that up. Lots of choices. Breathe. And then if you want, lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check your posture. Make sure you're stable. And open to the other side. Whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Breathe. You want lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check the posture. Bend the knees, knees on the mat, tops of the feet on the mat, and lower down into either a puppy pose with the forearms and the head on the floor, rear end up in the air, or slide all the way down to a moon position, resting the rear end on the heels or as close as you can. Abs in tight, head and neck relaxed. Breathe. Up on all fours, inhaling. Exhale, make sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're just going to do a couple of cat-cows. The cat-cow stretches as we breathe into them. So we'll start with the flat back. We'll do the cow first, where you arch the back, push out through the glutes, head up, and the cat is where you round the back, head down. Abs in tight throughout. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, cow. Release, inhaling. Exhale, cat. Release, inhaling. Exhale, cow. Release, inhaling. Exhale, cat. Release, inhaling. Exhale, slide the arms down, fingers flared, thumbs touching, head between the arms, hips up off the heels. We'll do the upper torso twist and shoulder stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, left arm under the right, perpendicular to it, palm up. Shoulder on the floor as close as you can get it, rear end up in the air. Turn and look at those fingertips naturally curled up. Abs in tight, breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and change sides. Right arm under the left, perpendicular to it, palm up. Shoulder as close to the floor as possible, looking at those fingertips. Breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale back to the center. Lower the forearms and elbows to the floor. Clasp your fingers together and come into a low plank, an elbow plank or a low plank. You can modify with those legs on the floor if you choose. Try to stay high on the shoulders if possible, and breathe. Now lower the quads and the tops of the feet to the floor, and you'll be in that elbow cobra. You can switch to a sphinx if you want, with the palms on the floor in front of you, high on the shoulders. Look up and breathe. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. And you may hold it here, breathing, or palms on the floor beside the rib cage. Elbows close to the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come all the way up to that full cobra, high on the shoulders. Look up and breathe. Now bend the knees enough to plant the toes in the floor behind you. Pick the hips up into the air. Feet hip width apart up on those toes. Push the heel down, lengthen, and again come into that. Breathe. If you want a little more here, push the right heel closer to the, and bring the left leg up as an extension of the torso. Hips squared off. If you're on your knees, you can, and then if you want, you can straighten it back up, squaring the hips off and exhaling. Exhale, push that left heel down, then and bring it. Breathe. Bend the knee and open the hip if you did it on the other side. Straighten it back up. Exhale, push. Now you can either walk your hands back towards your feet or lower the hips enough to slide the left and the right foot back up into Ardha Uttanasana. Fingertips on the floor. Modify if you need to, but try to keep that back as long and flat as possible. Shoulders back and down as best you can. Hold it here or again lower all the way to Uttanasana with the palms flat on the floor or blocks beside the feet. Bending the knees only if you need to. Abs in tight. No stress on the head and neck. Then release the hold, and you may round up one vertebra at a time as we did in warm-ups, or arms at your ears or your sides, flatten the back. You can modify by bending the knees if you need to, but slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check that posture, and let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Again, bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Breathe. And straighten the arms for full range of motion. Shake everything out, moving your hips from side to side. Shake each foot out a little bit too. And let's go ahead and get down to the floor, hopefully without using your arms for support. But if you need those arms, use them. Come on down. Seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, and arms straight. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold and relax the hands on the front of the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down, one vertebra at a time. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. As the head reaches the mat, take a deep breath in. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring those legs up. Remember, if you have back issues, bend the knees and then straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. If you don't have any issues, just bring those legs straight up and try to go slowly so you use your muscles and not momentum. Shoulders resting down into the surface below you. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet, circle those feet round and round. Great big circles, lubricating those ankles. And then change direction with those circles. And then when you're finished, both sides or both directions, point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, open the legs. Place the hands on the inner thighs, putting pressure downward. Keeping that lower back against the floor, those abs in tight, and pressure on those inner legs. If you can keep the legs straight, you can slide the hands down to the calves or the ankles. But do what works best for your body. Breathing. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold, bring the legs up again, perpendicular to the floor. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, bend the knees and hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathing. If you prefer the happy baby pose, have the knees bent out to the side, holding the ankles with your hands or wrapping your index fingers around the big toes. So you can have the happy baby pose, rolling from side to side, or the full wind releasing position, rolling from side to side. You have options. So listen to your body and do what works best for you. Just remember to move slowly so you use those muscles. Come back to the center. We're going to do a bridge, a couple of bridges today. So release the hold and place the feet hip width apart, knees straight up. If you know how to do a wheel on your own, feel free to do that. I'll talk everybody through the bridge. The feet again are hip width apart, knees straight up. First, arms at your sides, palms up, fingers naturally curled up, because right now, press the lower back into the mat, into the floor, slightly picking up the hips, tightening the glutes, the quads, and the abdominal muscles. So the lower body is very tight, but the upper body is relaxed. Fingers, shoulders resting down. You're breathing. So you really Learn the contrast between tight and relaxed. Now release that hold, inhaling. Exhale, keep the head and neck straight. Don't turn to the side or anything, but roll those hips up into the air. You have a couple options here. You can have your, like almost a straight line between your shoulders and your knees, picking those hips up. But if you want more, clasp and your arms will be pushing down. If you can, clasp those fingers together underneath you, straightening the arms, and then squeeze the arms and shoulder blades together as best you can. Push those hips up higher into the air. You're basically going to be pressing your chin against your chest as you push the hips up and push down with the arms. If you want, again, you can tighten the glutes, quads, and abs, but you don't have to. You're pushing those shoulders together and down and breathing in this bridge posture. Now release the hold, open the arms, and slowly round down one vertebra at a time. And as the lower back begins to touch the floor, again, press it into the floor, slightly picking up the hips, tightening the glutes, quads, and the abdominal muscles again. Upper body is very relaxed, lower body is very tight, and you're breathing. Head and neck are straight, just looking straight up. Release the hold, inhale. Exhale, and again, we're going to do another bridge. So bring those hips up. Again, you can push down with the arms. And just keep a nice straight line between the shoulders and the knees. Or if you can, clasp your fingers together again. Straighten the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades and shoulders and arms together. Arch that back. Push those hips up into the air. Again, if you want, you can tighten the glutes, quads, and abs, pressing that chin into the chest, pushing down with the arms, and breathe. Now release the hold, open those arms, and again, slowly round down, one vertebra at a time. And this time, as the lower back begins to touch the floor, bring those knees up and hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind, releasing position, breathe. Abs in tight, rolling from side to side, if that feels good. Again, you may also choose to do the happy baby pose instead of the full wind releasing position. Listen to your body and breathe. Now we're going to do some full pelvic twists. So come back to the center. Knees bent, quads as close to the chest as you can get them. Arms in the T position, palms down. Lower those knees over to the right. Keep the shoulders on the floor. Turn and look at the opposite or left hand. If you go part way, you're working your obliques a little bit more than just resting the legs on the floor. Then keeping the knees up toward the chest as best you can. Roll that back against the floor and lower them the same distance on the left side of your body, turning and looking at the right hand. Shoulders remain on the floor, abs always in tight. You can modify by looking just straight up if you need to, but at your own pace. If you haven't already done so, roll from side to side. Breathe. Again, going slowly so you really use your muscles. And if you want a little more when you're in the center, straighten those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Keep the legs straight and the feet flexed, and slowly lower those straight legs down on the right side of your body, as close to the floor in the right hand as possible. Turn, look at the left hand, shoulders on the floor, abs in tight, and then in a slow, fluid motion, bring those straight legs up, rolling the back against the floor, and slowly lower them in the same manner on the left side of your body. Breathe and go at your own pace, from side to side, always checking the posture and always breathe. And on the final one, bend the knees if they're not already bent. And come back to the center if you're not already there. Straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, circle those feet again, round and round. Big circles. Breathe and change direction. Try to go the same number of circles in both directions as best you can. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet. Place the soles of the feet together, bending the knees, and slowly lower those feet to the floor, allowing the knees to open. Let gravity just pull them down. And lower the arms close to your sides, but make sure the palms are up and the fingers are naturally curled up. Shoulders are resting down into the surface below you. Close your eyes and breathe in this bottle opener or butterfly posture. Breathing. Now we'll prepare for Shavasana or full relaxation. So if you want, you can just slide the heels on down until the legs are straight and let the feet just flop out to the sides, and you'll be in that corpse posture. But if you want a little more, you can bring those legs up perpendicular to the floor, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet and slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor. Slowly and in control. Remember to bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor if you have any kind of back issues. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and just relax your body in that corpse posture. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and just relax through slightly parted lips. Now, continue to breathe on your own, but soon we'll take a deep breath together, and when we exhale together, we'll fist and flex and tighten everything in our bodies we possibly can, including doing the lion with our faces and necks, which is basically bugging our eyes out, opening our mouths as wide as possible, sticking our tongues out, just tightening everything. So good for your face. So let's take that deep breath in together now. Exhale and tighten. and release. And hopefully you'll feel the contrast between tight and relaxed. Continue to breathe on your own. You can take deep breaths in if you want. Exhaling slowly through the mouth to slow your heart rate down if you choose. You may want to roll your heads from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. If you haven't already done so, you may want to cover yourselves with towels or blankets, or put something under parts of your body like your knees or whatever you might need to do so you can relax the best you possibly can. You want your body to be in a position where you can close your eyes, press those shoulders down into the surface below you. Allow the heels to sink deeper into the surface below you. Open your minds. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. You might be alone or with your favorite person or people. If you're not already there, go there now. Breathe. We'll move through your body and consciously release the joints and relax the muscles just a little bit more as we do so. You're in your safe place. Focus first on the head and the neck today. Relax the head down into the surface below you. Relax the scalp. Imagine a perfect massage moving through the scalp, beginning at the forehead, all the way to the base of the skull at the neck. Relax and smooth the brow. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the nose, cheeks, and ears. Relax the lips as you relax the tongue. Relax the chin as you release the jaw. Focus now on the neck. Relax the neck from the top to the bottom and all the way around. Allow your head and neck to sink a little deeper into the surface below you. Focus now on the shoulders. Release the joints as you relax the muscles, the deltoid and lateral muscles, allowing them to also sink deeper into the surface below you. As you begin to move down the arms, relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. Release the joints in your elbows. Relax the forearms. Release the joints in your wrists. Relax the muscles in your hands as you release the many joints. Imagine moving out each finger from the hand to the tip of the finger, relaxing the muscles and releasing the joints just a little bit more. Both hands. Breathe. So far, your head and neck are relaxed. Your shoulders, arms, and hands are relaxed. Bring the focus back up to the shoulders now. Allow those shoulders to sink just a little deeper into the surface below you as you relax the upper back and shoulder blades. as well as the spinal column, moving down from the base of the skull through the neck between those shoulder blades. Now focus on the chest. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. Relax the sternum area as you relax the pecs. Begin to move down the torso, relaxing the diaphragm and rib cage areas, remembering to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spinal column. Now focus on the lower back. Relax the muscles of the lower back. Allow any stress and tension that's settled anywhere in your back or body just to float away each time you exhale. Relax the spinal column also, moving down between the muscles of the lower back, all the way to the tailbone area. Now relax the obliques of the sides of your torso. Relax the abdominal muscles. Torso is now relaxed as well. Focus on your hips now, releasing the joints of your hips as you relax the hips. Relax the glutes, allowing them to sink deeper into the surface below you. Just a little bit more each time you exhale. Begin to move down the legs now, relaxing the quadriceps as you relax the entire thigh, both thighs. Now focus on the knees. Release the joints in your knees. Relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the shins. Relax the calves. Release the joints in your ankles. Relax the feet and toes, allowing the heels to sink a little deeper into the surface below you. Again, wherever you might be in your safe place. As you relax the toes from the balls of your feet, move out to the tip of each toe, relaxing it individually as well as together. Breathe. Your legs, feet, hips are relaxed. Your arms, shoulders, and hands are relaxed. Your torso is relaxed. Your neck and head are relaxed. Everything is sinking just a little bit deeper into the surface below you. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. Now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring the legs up. Bend the knees and hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position, sitting cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, whatever feels best for your body, nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhale. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you all feel better than when we started. I hope you got what you needed, and thank you so much for joining me and us.